Hey everyone, today we're talking about Vines, a hearing sailor, and the pressures of family life. The pressure at home is suffocating. Dad decided to sell the boat after much thought, but Ruby knows Dad's only a fisherman. The boat isn't just a money-making machine, it's Dad's dream and pride. Ruby resolved to stay and help the family through the tough time. College can wait. Her brother doesn't want her to sacrifice herself, but Ruby is determined. Dad feels proud, but the brother can't accept it, filled with regret for his sister. The brother watches his sister in pain, kicking himself for owing her so much. Later, Mom gifted Ruby a red dress for the fall recital, hoping she'd shine, but Ruby suddenly had a question. Mom, did you wish I was deaf and mute too? Mom's answer was a resounding yes. She feared that a perfectly normal daughter would drift away, just like she and her mom, but she was wrong. Mom didn't want to hinder her daughter Ruby from pursuing her dreams. She just feared, deep down, becoming an insignificant spectator to her daughter's natural talents. Upon learning Mom's true feelings, Ruby's worries melted away, and the next day her brother came looking for her. She heard from a friend that Ruby isn't just talented, Mom wants her to cherish this time. Her brother wanted to step up as the family's pillar and send Ruby off to a broader world. Who cares about how others deal with things? Life was just fine before for them. Ruby was momentarily speechless, but she knew this anger stemmed from her brother's love. The concert arrived on schedule. Even though the family couldn't hear, they were there to support Ruby. Ruby stood on stage in her red dress, her voice enchanting the audience while Mom discussed the kids' outfits. The parents around were grooving, trying to blend in, but they were always a beat behind. This feeling was uncomfortable. After the choir, seeing applause, Dad finally stood up. It felt a bit unnatural, but the finale was Ruby and Miles' dazzling duet. With love on their side, they sang their hearts out to As Long As You're Here. In their world, it's always the silence no one else can understand, searching for answers. Some smiled, some cried. Maybe only in this moment did they realize how special their daughter truly is. They stood with the crowd, cheering for Ruby, and Dad realized her voice shouldn't be buried. After the concert, the teacher sought out Ruby's dad, hoping she wouldn't give up on her music dreams. He couldn't bear to see such a talented student give up, saying not going to college would be such a waste. Ruby translated just the first sentence. The teacher understood, but told her the 10 a.m. interview tomorrow was still on. The doors of Berkeley were still open when they got home. Dad sat in the yard looking lonely. They gazed at stars, and Dad said those stars didn't compare to the beauty on the ocean. In reality, he wanted Ruby to shine in a bigger, broader world. Dad was curious about what song Ruby and Miles sang together today. I put my honor and dignity on the line for you. I will suffer for your sake. I would surrender my life for you, embarking on the journey you have taken. Whenever you need me, I'll be right by your side. When I lose my strength and am feeling weak, you will lift me up. We find ourselves because we have love. That's enough. You are precisely what I need, my dear. In this moment, the old father felt his daughter's dreams and determination, understanding her love had been her burden. This time, he decided to break those chains and let her soar. Next morning, Dad woke Ruby, transformed, to take her to the Berkeley interview. My mom would say, could my family get any less reliable? Ruby's heart was in sync with her family's journey, and she texted her teacher. Dad took a long detour, arriving half an hour late, but luckily they were just in time. At the interview site, the family could only wait outside, talk about an awkward situation. She encountered Miles upstairs, however, sadly, due to being late, he had already left. Miles was overly nervous and unfortunately missed the cut. However, one individual did seize the opportunity. Ruby was next on deck, prepared to give it her absolute all, holding nothing back. On a whim, she forgot her sheet music, and the pianist didn't know her song. What came next? Given this situation, Ruby's chances fell dramatically. She needed help. No doubt. Just then, the teacher appeared, and after getting the interviewer's approval, the music started. I gazed upon the stars in the sky, high above, amidst the sky made of ice cream.